Phil, and how's it going? In my last video I constructed this battlebot out of wood, just as a basic prototype to see how everything worked. Well, in this video I'm now going to be turning it all into metal. So, let's not waste time and get stuck in. For the majority of the metals I'm going to be using this shelf, which is about 2-3mm aluminium. It's not exactly ideal, but it's better than nothing. Now that I've got most of the bodywork cut from this thin aluminium, may as well just put it together just to make sure the holes are lined up, and I can make changes if need be. Now, something I thought would happen has actually happened. Because I used wood and it's a lot thicker, the holes are not lining up. Because when I was cutting out, well, before I cut out the shapes, as you saw, I drew them out, drilled the holes and assumed that would work, but I'm afraid not. Some of the holes aren't lining up. Which pretty much means I'm just going to have to take this apart and start again. So I've done a little bit of work off camera, and this is what I've got. Holes perfectly aligned, everything holding in place. Still a little sharp around edges, but I can go over them with a grinding disc. But apart from that, looks good. For the top of the robot, so I can actually see on the inside the lights and make sure everything's working, I'm going to be using the faithful Perspex. The armour's done. Took its time, but it's done. All the metal is done. It needs a bit of dulling down. Some parts a little bit sharp, but I can sort that. The top is okay. Happy. So I've got 3 things left to do. I've got to make better mounts for the motors because the mounts aren't too good just now. I've got to make a self-righting arm to put on the back, and also find a place for the servo to go. And last but not least, I've got to make the claw from titanium. It's time for the part I've been looking forward to. From this to this. Unfortunately, I've had a bit of a snag. It's another repeat of the last battlebot, I'm afraid.
I'm overweight by about 200 grams.
I weighed the robot off camera and I won't be able to get myself right on, which is really annoying because I was wanting it on. But now it looks like I'm just going to have to go with the claw and maybe try and put the spikes on the side and just hope for the best. I might need to drill a couple of holes in the weapon, maybe a few pieces in the armour, but I'll make it work somehow. To cut down on a little bit of the weight, instead of having like a small ramp, I grinded down this piece of titanium just so it has a flat tip. And the idea is to put it under here, secure it with a couple of bolts, and that should do as a makeshift sort of ramp. And here it is, all built. Unfortunately, the wheels I ordered haven't arrived yet, and it doesn't really drive properly at the moment, which is a little unfortunate. But, you know, it does work. The motor spin, this looks decent. I can't really complain. But we're going to have to test it though, the beak. It pretty much tells me that there's a couple of things obviously I need to change. Some of the panels aren't quite on right, but that's easily sorted. The wheels, I'm going to have to, like I said, I'm going to have to wait until they come back, and I'm going to have to sharpen the tip, because at the minute it's really blunt, and I think with just one actuator it's not got enough power. So I might think about getting another one just to give it a little more power, but we'll see how it goes. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I will put up a video once this is entirely complete and let you see the damage that it has the potential to do. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks very much for watching. If you want to see other projects that I've done, I've got a video link up there. And if you want to subscribe to see more content, click the link down here. And I will leave the part 1 for this robot in the comments below. That's it. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Bolts, and that would give it some. And I think with just one actuator it's not. But now I'm going to. Sausage.